everyone. Happy
Hi.
Sunday. Always great to watch Crush one more time. I'm up to Sammi, you win, obviously, but I've watched it now 4 times all the way through. That's where I'm at.
Hell yeah.
It's so good.
Guys, it's so good. I'm just so happy to see you all and to be a part of such an amazing film. I miss you guys.
I miss you too.
It's so nice to see all of your faces. I love Teala and Isabella that you're together.
Yes. We're always together at this point.
Amazing.
Yes.
I'm going to make sure everyone who is here and is maybe a surprise guest is also here.
Rico should be coming too, right?
Yes, Rico is the co-host, so he should be able to hear us.
There's your
There's our Rennie.
We're going to start off with a fan question that was asked in the Instagram stories earlier, and then we'll move on to all of you. I see people are already raising their hands. That's amazing. Keep doing that so we can find you. And we will call on you and you can ask all of the wonderful questions you have.
Great. I'm gonna go grab things that I took from the set of Crush. I'll be right back.
Oh,
I may or may not have a dental dam, but I'm not home, so I can't grab any of it.
Yes.
I may or may not have AJ's skateboard.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's such a good one. Oh,
I'll go get the skateboard. I'll be right back.
Yay!
fun fact, there's 2 skateboards
Yup.
that were used in the making of the movie.
I didn't even know that, guys.
The skateboard.
So these are the real shoes. They're just a pair of Converse. But here's the board.
Yeah.
I fell so many times riding this fucking skateboard.
You did great. It was great.
And this is
You
how I
looked
know
like a
it's
pro,
fun.
Auli'i. You looked like a pro.
Exactly. That's all that matters.
No, don't
Yes.
lie. I held on to the skateboard like a pro. You're right. I never put it down.
Did you put a leather jacket on for this, Auli'i?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Okay.
Auli'i, I fell off a skateboard the other day, and literally to make myself feel better, I was like, no, I watched the video of Auli'i falling off the skateboard, so it's okay that it happened to me too.
Right? It does something to your pride. You're like, I want to die.
No, I literally was like, it's fine, Auli'i did this, so that means
The
And
chat is going off for Aya right now. I love it.
It really is. Also, Andrew is here. He's one of our producers from Crush.
Andrew!
Miano, get on here.
Andrew, there he is.
Andrew.
Andrew.
Yes.
Rico, nice to meet you. We've never met. Hello to everybody.
What's going on, brother?
I'm the producer who never made it to set until you started shooting. Britta might be watching right now.
love Britta.
She was responsible for making and supporting this amazing group.
Britta was our point. That's for sure. We saw her every single day on set. I respect that
Every
work
day.
so much. She got bug bites just like the rest of us.
Yeah, she went through it all.
We would always get so many bug bites. I forgot about that.
We got so many bug bites.
Many. They just kept biting us. Mosquito after mosquito.
No, I think one of my videos from set is just me spinning around while Tina from makeup and Kirsten were spraying me. So
There's so many bugs in Syracuse. The bees, the spiders.
Yeah. A lot of the scenes, there were like bees coming in and out of the car.
Yeah, I want to see bloopers because I'm sure a lot of it is Teala
Just me be like
running away.
screaming
I
like
want the
bloody
bloopers.
murder. The bees
Absolutely.
loved me. They loved the way I smelled or something. I was like, get away from me, please. All the track scenes were so fun though. We would all be in that little tent. Auli'i, you're so cute. You always reading your little book. So cute.
You guys look like athletes, except for Teala. Your freaking nails stressed me out as a queer person. I was just like, ugh.
okay, no, Teala, if you watch the Olympics, the sprinters have nails like that. So you're a real Olympian.
It's true
I do.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one girl that's like, I forget her name, but she always has the longest nails, like way longer than mine.
That's
See,
why
there
we
you
got
go.
that close up. Those nails were great.
I do get this.
Yeah, Stacey would. I get
Coop.
Poopy.
Cooper.
Cooper, he wants to be on the chat.
He's always here. He's living his life.
So cute.
Poopy's in
We've
Canada.
come at an amazing time. I think most people have trickled in by now, so we're going to start the Q&A if everyone's ready.
Yo.
Beautiful. So one of the first Q&A questions we have on here is if there were any scenes that were filmed that didn't make the cut.
One tiny scene.
Yes. The one scene after you and Paige kiss and we're in the auditorium, there was a whole scene of like you and Chantel like talking and like saying something and then walking off together, kind of like holding hands, like at the very end of the movie, remember? And that never made the cut. They like made you guys like talk and like sit next to each other, and it never happened.
We planted a little tiny scene in the background. There was only one scene that like really, I guess, there's a little scene in the hallway when Paige is deciding whether or not she's going to turn herself in. Really similar, like it's similar to the scene with them outside on the quad, but really everything made it in outside of that 1 30-second little piece.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
amazing. What was something about each of your characters that made you want to take on the role for Crush?
I really wanted to play AJ because they were nothing like anything I'd ever played before, and I was really excited to play a character that wasn't concerned about like being pretty or anything like that. It was truly about substance and like what I could do to also show a character arc of like falling in love. And so I was really excited for the arc.
That's awesome.
I would say for me, I was really excited to audition for Stacey, mainly because she's not a stereotype. And, this role was open to all ethnicities, and with Stacey Clark, popular, well-to-do. So in my mind, I was like, this is a long shot, but like a Black girl can totally play this role. And I love that. I love that Stacey Clark just breaks all the stereotypes, and she's such a loyal, fun friend. And I just feel like that's inspiring for other people of color to see like, wow, this character doesn't have to be like put in this weird category that all African Americans have to not have a dad or not, like all those things. So I think that just made me really excited.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Absolutely.
For me, I don't know. I think just Gabby's confidence in general. I haven't been able to play a character that was like, first of all, a Latina popular like it girl, I guess. And I didn't see that really growing up either. So just being able to like, and then like also being queer on top of that, I think that was amazing. And just being able to show that representation on screen is just like, it was a big win. So I was excited.
For me, Tim, the character of Tim is just, very straightforward, very fun, just fun, loving, simple guy, and it's just like, who doesn't want to just be that free? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I liked being Aya because Aya is cool, and I was an out queer teenager in high school, and I was not cool. So that's a fun redemption for me.
We have so many questions on social, but I think to be fair with our time, I think it's time to open it up to all of you guys. So if you have a question, raise your hand and go for it.
I'm going to start by saying, for everyone asking for Crush 2, the movie just came out. Like, the movie just came out.
Yeah.
Give us a month.
Everyone is saying like sequel. I've been seeing that so much. I'm like, first of all, Crush 2 has like a really nice ring to it. I just want to throw that out there. So I don't know.
It really does.
I'm not against it.
I think it'd be a good idea, but
I've got pitches for Gabby and Aya. I've been telling you, I've got pitches. So just when anyone is ready,
just putting that out there.
I'll put a deck
together. Ariel, I see you first. Would you like to ask your question?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi, I love your accent.
Oh, hi. It's Australian.
Hot.
Anyways, sorry. I just wanted to say I really love this movie. It was really refreshing to see that it was just like one of those like cheesy high school movies that wasn't about like coming out or any of that. Just like queer women loving each other. I loved it. I love this so much. In saying that, though, this is a question for the cast. How do you guys envision your characters' lives after the events of the movie? Like, did they go to college? Did AJ pursue art? Like, I really want to know. Thanks.
Thank you. Honestly, that's why we need to make Crush 2 to find out. But I feel like we would definitely all go off to college, and hopefully, in my mind, I would imagine Stacy becomes roommates with Gabby. And I'm like driving her crazy because I keep inviting Dylan to sleep over, and we share a dorm. And Gabby's like, what is going on? And AJ is pursuing her dreams in the same college as us, being an artist, skating around. And Paige is on again, off again with AJ, and it's messy. And we shall see if they're going to fall out of love or back into love. And Gabby gets more options.
A whole storyline there. I mean,
that's what I'm thinking.
She's giving plot and subplot.
Exactly. Beginning, middle, and an end.
Exactly.
I mean, Gabby, you know, I feel like she probably goes through a time of self-awareness and kind of just like learning to, I don't know, I feel like in my mind, really truly love herself and not like need other people's validation. And so she probably goes through a moment of that, and then gets to experience just being young and single. And then we have Aya over here, toxic relationship. We'll see what happens there.
Wow. Call me out my
We
name.
can talk about this after, okay? We'll talk about it later.
Listen, check your direct messages. And I think I go to college and just goes deeper down the influencer hole and gets into a bunch of like Tati Westbrook and James Charles-esque few influencer on influencer fights.
Yes.
Oh my God. When we said messy, we meant messy.
Very messy.
Absolutely. Gailey, I see you next. I just asked you to unmute.
Hi, everyone. First of all, I just want to say thank you for making this movie. It's really like gave me some sort of like empowerment and be proud to be queer. So I just want to say thank you because I'm freaking out behind the camera. Question is, how do you guys feel about everything that's going on with LGBTQ plus youth nowadays and everything that we have to handle?
I mean, my God, it's so heavy. Like, it's incredible how pressed people are about not giving others their rights. And I think film is really a celebration of queerness and of positivity and inclusion and diversity in its truest form, which is love. And it's a high school rom-com, and coming back to the fact that everyone can just take a breath. Like, this is a really feel-good movie, and while there are so many heavy topics, and the Don't Say Gay bill and trans rights and these, like, those are so real, but our film, I think, is just, like I said, like a nice breath of fresh air.
That was so well said, Auli'i. Like,
Yes,
everything she just said, snaps all
baby girl.
around. Period.
That was amazing. Let's go to Mariah. If Mariah is here, I just asked you to unmute.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, I can't even hear. Hold on. Okay, I got it, I think.
So 2020 vibes. We're all like learning how to film. We're like, can somebody unmute?
Hi, hello. Hello,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, hello. Well, I'm nervous. I'm sorry. I'm from Peru. I'm Peruvian.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm from Peru, and I'm so happy to. I'm so nervous. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Auli'i,
Sorry.
Auli'i, I love you, Auli'i, and Isabella. So
Hola.
I love you too. Hola, Isabella. Now, well, my question will be how do you feel? All the cast, how do you feel to be I don't know how to say this. I'm so sorry. Ask the question in Spanish. Isabella could say in English, maybe.
I can try.
Yeah. Okay. Hola, hola Isabella.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Podrías preguntar cómo se sienten al tener a todas las personas, a todas las mujeres en realidad de todo el mundo no sé, tan felices, tan bien al haber visto esta película? La verdad es que a mí me encantó. Tengo 22 años y me encantó ver a Auli'i, a todas las actrices en realidad interpretar un papel tan hermoso y tan libre. Y mi pregunta sería, ¿cómo se sienten al tener a tanta gente de tantos países tan felices, ¿no? Con esto.
That was a very long question.
Yeah. ¿Cómo se sienten al saber que muchas personas los ven de todo el mundo, en todo caso?
How do we feel that there's so many people watching this movie?
Oh,
I mean, I feel like it's amazing.
yeah.
This is what
incredible.
we wanted.
Yeah.
This is the kind of representation that I want to like see on TV and have other young, humans, queer people be able to see this and like, feel welcomed and feel like they're not alone. Because I mean, I really would have loved that growing up. So.
Sí, Anita, para decirte también en español para que entiendas mejor.
Ok, hablemos español. Hablemos.
Anita, en verdad yo creo que lo más genial de todo es poder impactar a tanta gente, poder tener una voz e impactar a tanta gente, que traer felicidad y traer el entendimiento de que en verdad todo lo que tenemos es la opción de hacer algo con nuestras vidas. Y en verdad creo que eso es exactamente lo que hizo esta película para poder enseñar que no importa la comunidad en donde uno está, pero lo más importante es darnos la opción uno al otro. Y en verdad eso es el significado del amor.
That was a beautiful answer, Rico. Amazing. We're going to move on to Constance, if you could unmute.
Constance.
Hello.
Hi.
So.
Oh gosh, I'm so nervous. I actually just recovered from COVID too. So I was watching this movie like 2 to 5 times a day. Literally, that's all I was doing.
No way.
We were your comfort movie? Wow.
You were my comfort movie. Teala and Tyler's expressions throughout the movie it sent me the entire time.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me.
So I just had a question for Auli'i. I was just wondering, because since AJ technically wasn't like the focus of this movie, I was just wondering, how does it feel that now you've played this bicon character for us queers?
Y'all are coming on strong in my DMs, strong in my comments. I gotta be honest, I was not ready. Casey and Kirsten knew. Our writers, Casey Rackham, Kirsten King, they knew. They were like, the edits are coming. They're coming for your ass. And it feels great. Like, I mean, being queer for me I've never had to like come out. Although for those of you who know, I did come out on a TikTok at like 2 a.m. during the pandemic, and it blew up because nobody else had anything else to do. But it's wonderful to show queer love like this, that it's like any other crush. It's all consuming. And at the end of the day, you learn from it, and the difference between a first crush and a first love. Like, I'm very grateful to AJ for teaching me about like playing it close to your chest and like their cool confidence and stuff like that. So I feel like I learned a lot, and now I get to share her with the rest of the world, and the rest of the world likes her too. Lucky me.
Thank you for answering my question.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Let's move on to Emma, and then we're going to start wrapping things up. So if you still have a question, let's do some rapid fire in the chat. But Emma, you just were asked on mute.
Oh, awesome. Hi. This is so cool. Well, first of all, I want to say, Auli'i, I just want to let you know that if you ever end up coming back to Oahu and you need a new pal to hang out with and grab boba, or possibly go to the beach sometime, you know, I'm available. Yeah, that's me shooting my shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
My question is for actually Casey and Kirsten though. How did it feel to get your collaborated story approved for a Hulu production, and how did that happen, and how did it make you feel?
I mean, it was a 5-year journey. So we've been working on the script for quite a long time. And honestly, it came first with the producers. We found Depth of Field. Andrew is on the call right now, who produced The Farewell, and, you know, dream producers to work with. And then Maya and Natasha's company as well. And then American High from there. And they just really advocated for this to not be a coming out story, which was our number one thing. We just didn't want to tell a story about trauma, because every day when you go on Twitter, you see that. And so we wanted this to be a little utopic environment in high school that honestly I didn't have. So that was kind of the place we were coming from. And our producers then found Sammi. And when we met Sammi, like, I cried after that Zoom call because Sammi was so thoughtful and wonderful. And our story just felt so safe with them. So yeah, it was kind of like we had these amazing Avenger producers and director protecting the story every step of the way. And then the actors obviously just made it even better.
Yeah, I think honestly, everything Auli'i has been saying of like just being a part of this, and just like, it's so cool that like how we started with this just wanting to tell like a rom-com story between two girls, and like we got that, and it's just like getting to see us like live our normal lives. Like I literally just got back from my gay kickball semifinals. And like we do normal things, you know, like we're just like out here living life. And so it's nice to like have that on camera.
I didn't mean to laugh at gay kickball. I'm sorry, that just bubbled out of me. But
it's okay. I need you to know that I brought my straight friend came to it, and his jaw was on the ground because of all the drama that was happening. It was one of the best days of his life.
That's amazing. I saw in the chat, one of the questions was what everyone's favorite line from the film was.
I played track. That one gets me every time.
My favorite line in the movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so hard.
Or Michelle Buteau's "I'm meta for it." I thought that was very
cool. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Michelle Buteau's "I had to deal with a little thing called asbestos."
I feel like Rico would say this, but I love when he just goes, "A Rennie, if you will."
Oh, actually, I know my favorite line when I'm sassy to the coach and I'm like, you know, don't tell me what to do with my body. Obviously, I'm on birth control. Like, I love that line. I'm like, yes, Stacy, period.
I love that. Let's wrap it up with your favorite scenes to film.
Ooh.
We had a lot of night shoots. Let's start there.
So many.
We
so
had
many.
so many. My favorite scene to shoot, honestly, would probably be when Rowan and I are like in bed. That scene was my last that I shot for like the entirety of the movie. And it was so nice because it's just like, I felt like real dialogue between two people who are trying to get to know each other, and just like in a safe space, lit by the moon. Like it was just beautiful and simple, and like the female gaze, like it's just beautiful to watch back, but it was really beautiful to shoot in the moment as well. And I'm glad that it was my last scene because it really just like put a beautiful bow on the entire experience.
Oh, that's so hard for me, honestly. I loved all the scenes where we all got to be together because then we would all have so much fun together on set, and it'd be fun and just hang out. But I think I'm gonna go with my very first scene where Stacy is like, "Hey, you," to Dylan, and we're like making out at the locker, because that was my very first scene that I shot of the entire movie. My very first time making out with Tyler. And we just went for it. We truly just went for it and like didn't let anything hold us back, and just got so comfortable with each other. And from then on, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Like, we see each other. We're down to be crazy. So yeah.
I don't know. I had a lot of favorite scenes, and I think like, I don't know. Now watching it back, probably my scene with Auli'i when Gabby and Stacy are kind of like just being super vulnerable with each other, because I guess like Gabby, the whole situation that happened. And I think just being able to film that with Auli'i was just an amazing experience in general, because it was like a real pure moment between two sisters, and like a situation that very much so could possibly occur. And it was just so vulnerable, and it was really nice acting with her, and she was just the best. So that's definitely
I remember after you guys finished filming that scene, you both were so proud of it. It like, I just wanted to go up and watch like the footage back, because I knew you guys killed it. Everyone was like, that was so good. Like, everyone was talking about that scene for so long.
Yeah, it was a fun scene.
My favorite scene was obviously my close-up, because I love to like it. And a fun fact about that scene is that my one line is improvised. I improv that.
Get that line in there, babe.
Yes.
A little point of view.
My favorite scene was when in the hotel room, when Paige confronts Tim, about being Kingpin. It was just really fun, particularly to be able to work like with Rowan, just like that a little bit back and forth. You know what I mean? It was just really fun, and everybody's just so great. Everybody's so talented. You know what I mean? Everybody was just really a dream to work with, honestly.
You're so funny is the thing. Like,
am I? Because I really don't think I am. That's the thing about
you
it.
are. That's the inner critic talking. You're very funny, my guy.
Absolutely. Sammi, what about you? Did you have a favorite scene?
I have quite a few. So I'd say the cheesy thing is I want to pick one, but I end up talking about 10 to 12 scenes. I think I also have to call out the party scene where all of you guys are there. Yeah. What's so special is the quiet scenes, whether it's that scene in the bedroom or the scene between AJ and Gabby. Those are so beautiful and feel so, they just feel so good to watch come to life on the day, and then to watch them back and take shape in the edit. But I think there's just such a collective energy and such a beautiful thing with this group of people and the talent on this Zoom, and the people who can't be here. But that party scene was epic and was so fun, and having you guys all together was so incredibly special. So maybe that, for that reason.
Okay, also me being sandwiched between Chantal and Aaron Billings the horse in the background, that was a dream come true for me.
That was so good.
We drank so much water in those party scenes.
So much water. Just water everywhere. Colored water.
Yeah.
And on that note, guys, I want to thank everyone who came. It's been amazing to see all of the love that Crush has received. I'm sure everyone else agrees. And thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful evening or morning for everyone on a different time zone.
Bye,
Thank you guys for watching. Bye, everyone.
Love y'all.
Bye. Mwah.